Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark made remarks this week about Texas and Oklahoma being full participants in the Big 12 and fully engaged in conference activities and not leaving the conference until what was originally announced. Jason, 2025, despite all the conversations the two of us and others have had regarding how in the world do lame duck teams or programs, in a sense, stay in a conference for what would be 2021, 22, 23, 24, and 25 as well. 5 years. Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, Mark. But it does seem like all signs are pointing to and indicating that they will stay until 2025, which is surprising in a lot of ways. But and I think most people, I mean, if you were to have polled everyone, and I'm sure there was tons of polls out there, just don't remember when the announcement came. I bet there wouldn't be more than 10% of people that would actually think and believe that Oklahoma and Texas actually were going to stay in the Big 12 until 2025. But it looks like that's probably what's going to happen. Who knows? I mean, I've kind of had the wrong feel about this all along the way, so we could be surprised. But it does look like that they're going to continue to stay in this, in the lame duck reference is very valid here, specifically as the Big 12 is kind of turning a new leaf in terms of looking at, with the expansion. But I think that brings, still some intrigue. I know a lot of people are super excited for Oklahoma to get to the SEC, but we talked about this early in the season. I thought that Oklahoma was much better positioned to go to the SEC, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise right now where Oklahoma's at, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. And then just kind of an overall talent perspective that Oklahoma is able to stay in the Big 12 for a few more years to make that transition a little bit easier as well. So, yeah, I think it's like I said, there's a lot of intrigue. I think Mark, we've talked about this, but some of these matchups with the new Big 12 starting next year with Cincinnati, BYU, and the others that are coming in, UCF, but I think that's still going to be interesting to look at. So there's a lot of things up in the air as far as that goes. If that's going to be, I don't know for sure if they've made the determination, but I think it's probably going to be a divisionless league, and your top two teams make the conference championship. But I think there's a lot of intrigue and interesting matchups that could happen over the next couple of years in this new revamped Big 12.